Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I'm wearing the tie. We got the Top Hollow music going on in the background, but not as excited as I typically am when doing one of these news updates. That's because I don't know how to feel about this news. It's not just talking about something new, it's not talking about how it could impact the meta, it's not really talking about anything fun. It's nothing, but it is something that is newsworthy, and I think it's something that we should all be aware of going forward in playing this game. So, I don't think it's necessarily bad, and I'll get into my thoughts of it later, but we got this update today, about 10 hours ago, apparently, by Cerebi. Cerebi update: Pokemon Sleep future development is to gradually be shifted from the developer's select button to the new studio set up by the Pokemon Company and ILCA. The Pokemon Works. So, Pokemon Works is a new thing that's being created, specifically for work with. It seems like Pokemon Home, as well as a few other things. It's a new dev studio created by the Pokemon Company and by ILCA, who, from what I found, has previously been assisting with the development of Pokemon Sleep. Now, this is a lot of people freaking out because. We love the devs. Select Button and whoever's been developing behind the scenes has been fantastic to us. Phenomenal. They've had regular events, regular updates. They've listened to us on concerns about the game. They've listened to their community, which is really refreshing to see. And it's one of my favorite things about this game is the fact that we are all listened to by Select Button and by whoever's been in charge of developing the game. And now that's possibly changing. Possibly. We don't know what it's going to look like exactly. I found another article here from NintendoLife.com talking about what it is, referencing this post that Cerebi made. They opened up an official website for the Pokemon Works, which I'll get to that in a minute. But they're ILCA, it looks like they're going to be the primary developers after this point, working with Pokemon Works. They're most known for BDSP, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. I'm not too big into the broader Pokemon community. Most of my Pokemon experience has been primarily Pokemon Sleep. I've played through a lot of Heart Gold, and that's about it. I played a little bit of Pokemon Go back in 2016, 2017, a little bit in 2021 as well, but outside of those few experiences with Pokemon, I haven't been too invested into the community as a whole. So I don't really know what the community's general feeling about ILCA is, or Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I heard there was some problems, but I can't speak to that personally. But we know that they're opening up a new subsidiary with the Pokemon Company called Pokemon Works, which their website right now is very bare bones. This is pretty much it. It's just about us and the company. Scroll down. It's all in Japanese. There's nothing in English here. I've taken the time to plug it into Google Translate, though, and to read off what they're saying is the goal of the Pokemon Works. It reads good, but we don't know what a company is going to actually do based off of just what they say they're going to do. So they say, we are a development team born from two companies, Pokemon Co. Ltd., and it says Dolphin Co. Ltd. I'm assuming this is just a translation error, and that's trying to say ILCA, because that is who's actually in charge. So I don't know why that translated Dolphin Co., but maybe we could call them Dolphin Co. I don't know. It's some weird translation, but our goal is to provide a rich experience that expands the world of Pokemon into your hearts, regardless of generation, country, or region. As a team focused solely on Pokemon, we are a gathering of friends who love Pokemon, honing their skills and creativity in order to develop not only games, but also services like Pokemon Home. The road to development is sometimes difficult, however, it is at times like these that the test is whether you can maintain the strong feeling of, I'm gonna do it! Our desire to convey the appeal of Pokemon, no matter what difficulties we face, is the driving force that drives us forward. Pokemon are your partners and companions. That's why, so that everyone can enjoy encounters and adventures with Pokemon. We will create an experience where you can feel Pokemon more realistically and more closely while valuing its worldview and uniqueness. We hope to continue connecting the thoughts of many people through the development of games and services. Thank you very much for your support. And then it's the representative, the director, signing off. Overall, this seems pretty... This seems like a lot of good stuff they're saying. And I kind of like what they're saying, but I think that I think that a lot of people are reasonably concerned because Select Button was a fantastic dev team, and seeing that to be gradually shifted from Select Button to ILCA, who has kind of this weird history, it's just concerning, because a part of the magic that's made Pokemon Sleep so good has just been how much the devs have listened to us. And it's scary. It is, but I'm offering a bit of comfort in the sense that it really does seem, and this is something that Serebii stated when responding to some comments. I don't have that that post open right now, but basically ILCA has already been very involved behind the scenes, and we're not necessarily seeing all that stuff. Select Button is a very small dev team, and they've been kind of overwhelmed by the crazy amount of support that they have, the amounts of, like, everything. It's a huge game, and people want a lot, and I think that this opens up opportunity for bigger game dev to be able to put more resources towards developing the game where we want it to be. Maybe that means more Pokemon, maybe it means good things, because maybe Select Button was overworked. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes, and we can't really truly say what this is going to cause in terms of the game's development. We don't know if it was even Select Button who was answering our things. It might have been ILCA the whole time working behind the scenes, because they were involved, and that is information that we do have. It might have been the Pokemon Company from the start. We really don't know, but all we know is that development's changing, and that is frightening. I think that as long as they don't go all pay to win on us, which it doesn't seem like ILCA has any sort of history of doing that, as long as they don't go all microtransactions up the wazoo, as long as they still listen to their community and make the free-to-play experience somewhat fun, as long as they don't make, like, pay-to-enter events should always be public to everybody. As long as they don't do any baloney like that, I think it's going to continue to be a great game. I think that it'd be pretty difficult for them to mess up the product they've been given, because it is just a fantastic game as it is. And they'd have to be too greedy to mess it up, which is possible. I don't know what this new development team is going to do, but I'm hoping it turns out, and I'm hoping that Serebii is correct when they said it shouldn't make any change at all in their responses to certain comments. So yeah, not the most exciting of news. It's not any news about the changes in the game, changes in the meta, what Pokemon are available. It's honestly kind of scary news, because we like Select Button. They've done great with the product they've created, but change happens, and this is gonna happen. And I'm gonna keep playing it as long as I can stand behind the devs, which I bet you they'll. I don't expect them to mess it up. I think they'll do great with it. We'll see. Anyway, if you've enjoyed the updates, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I try to be on top of Pokemon Sleep-based news as fast as I can. This is the first that I heard about this. I don't even think it's been announced in-game for English-speaking yet. So, we'll see. Yeah. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day.